And hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So today we'll be talking about in and between. So in and between can be used to do quite a lot of things, and it can make, or at least in, can make a lot of things a lot more complicated, not only to read, but can also help you narrow down. Let's start with something simple, for example. Let's say we only want the people that lives in Germany, Mexico, or the UK. So you can say from customers, where, country, and in, and then in circle or in brackets, you say which places. For example, Germany or Mexico, or was it a UK? Yeah, UK. Now if we run this, as you can see, it will return everyone that lives in Germany, Mexico, or the UK. Of course, we can put more here, or we can put less here. For example, let's say we want to remove people that lives in Mexico. Now it's only Germany and the UK, and boom, Germany, UK, but no one else. So it's kind of useful if you want to narrow down, like let's say places or names or something like that. But you can also use it to narrow down with even a more complicated select statement. So for example, select country from suppliers. Now what this will do is it will actually go into this suppliers table, and it will first go, it will be in this customers table, and then it will select the country where the country is found inside of the suppliers table. So if the country isn't if there's not a supplier in that country, then it's not going to return it. But if there is a supplier in that country, then it will return it. So if we say run, for example, then all the countries will return where there is a supplier in. But yeah, it's kind of complicated if you look at it. But basically, we can go to suppliers. Then if the country is found here, then it would have been returned. So that's kind of what in does. It's a little bit complicated if you wrap your hand around the select statement. Usually it's not that important unless you're really working with multiple tables at once. But if you're just working with one table, just using the in and then with a bunch of other names inside of it you give specifically, it should work then. You can also use the between operator. It is useful if you want to, maybe let's say, go to, is it products? Yes, the price. Let's say you want to get the price that's between something. So products, where price between, and let's say you want it to be between 10 and 20. So the price is between 10 and 20. Which includes 10 and 20, if I'm correct. Yeah, 20 is there and 10 is right here. So it includes 10 and 20, but if the price is between those two, then it will be returned whatever it should return. Let's say we make it 15 and 20. Now, all the prices that are between 15 and 20 will be returned. That's kind of what between does. You can also use between with an in statement. So let's say we want to get the price where it's between, let's say 10 and 20 again. And now we want to say, let's just wrap this inside of brackets. You don't have to, but I like to do that. And then inside of new brackets, we can say category ID. This one right here. We paste that right there. Category ID is in, and then you can do something such as, let's say, it should be 1, 3, or 8. 1, 3, or 8. If the brackets are confusing you, then of course you can remove them. I like to use them just to make my life easier because I find it easier to read things if they're between brackets. But you can do it without brackets. But I find it easier to make mistakes if you don't have brackets. Now it will only return the people that the products that price is between 10 and 20, and it has a category ID of 1, 3, or 8. So you can see right there. You can also say not in, which basically is self-explanatory. It's not in one of these three. It's not one of those three. So if we run that, then it's 2, 4, 8, 5. So you know. And if you wanted to use brackets, this is how it would look if you wanted to use brackets. Which I find a lot easier to read, because now I know this is part of whatever that is, and then this is an entirely separate thing. So yeah, that's why I like to use brackets. It separates things for me. But yeah, that's how you use in and between. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all again in the next video.